So, you all realize that, I don't know, having rich people as enemies is often a bad idea. Um,
Well, hey, they don't know who I am. As far as they know, I'm just some rich elven lady.
I feel like they could find out.
I won't give them a chance. You underestimate me.
I don't know about that.
I say we give it a shot. I mean, let me rephrase. I'm gonna give it a shot. I say you guys help.
I want to go.
We got time. I say we figure some stuff out. Check up on this Kajar lady, see what her deal is. And there's a smuggling thing going on. I want to dip my toes into that.
I would assume that if we were going to attempt to figure out what was going on with smuggling, if we so cared, that going to some sort of collective meeting of the nobles in this town who are implicated in the crime would be effective.
Right? Plus,
Though what it would benefit us in killing the individuals that we were conscripted to kill, I do not know.
Oh, right. I forgot we had to kill some people, too. Yeah.
Right.
No, I was thinking the smugglers might
Mission.
have some useful info for me.
So, my question then would be, Josephine,
Yes?
why do you think that there is some information that we could gain from the nobles of this place that would be relevant to our trip to, what was the city?
Neverwinter.
You said you were certain. Yes, Neverwinter.
So Waterdeep is fairly central to most of the Sword Coast, so there is it is a fairly big hub for information. As far as gaining information from nobles, they typically are the most learned, so they would generally have more knowledge about the maps and the areas, and they would also probably be best for just kind of picking up on information about like coming from travelers that are coming from distant places. So if I think the gala might be a bit risky, especially for some of us that kind of stand out more than others.
I'm picking my
What do
nose.
you mean by that?
Anyway, but
Well,
I can disguise
hold
myself
on.
now.
Who is this next person that we're supposed to be off in anyway?
well,
Who's to say we can get more information about them here?
I was going to wait until Crux joined us. Cough, cough.
Where's Crux?
Yeah, I
Crux,
would
where
really
are you?
like to
Crux!
know. Anyway, but
How's you now?
yeah.
Sorry, there was. I'll talk about that.
Okay. So yeah, Crux will pop in. I said you were exercising. I figured that'd be a safe
That
thing.
is a cruxy thing to do.
Okay.
I just kind of assumed he was in the bathroom for a long time.
Yeah, taking a Crux-sized shit.
Aha.
Anyway, he pops back over. And y'all can recap to him if y'all want, but Josephine's just gonna be like, okay, right. So in Neverwinter, there is a man by the name of Avar, and apparently he has large political influence, and he, well, it's from what I've heard, he's kidnapped children, and we can't actually kill him.
Why?
We can't?
Because
Or
of
you
his.
won't.
Well, no. It's because of his political influence. If he's very popular, so if people find out that just a wandering group of people killed a very important person in the city, then there would be a huge bounty on our heads.
So
We
don't
can-
get caught. You didn't get caught last time.
Why is he so popular if he allegedly kidnaps children?
Well, that's what we know. That's not necessarily what everybody in Neverwinter knows.
Yeah, I'm from there. I don't know anything about that.
So let's ruin his reputation. How about that?
I mean, that is a possibility. You could also do that.
Whisper
Out him for
campaign.
being a kidnapper.
I didn't hear what everybody's just said.
I said start a whisper campaign.
That
Oh, I was just thinking we free some kids from his dungeon or whatever.
From what Saloon said, the kids were kind of odd. Apparently, some urchin children.
Uh-oh. You better watch out, Liz. Let's use Liz as bait.
Fuck
That
off.
does seem more effective than a long-term whisper campaign. No
I
offense.
mean, they're not wrong. I mean, it does seem pretty good to use you as bait. 'Cause you are,
By
in
the
fact,
way, Crux, just so you know, I'm currently in the form of a rich, older-looking elven woman.
You remember that picture I posted earlier that you commented on? Yes, it was
Yeah.
that.
That's what I look like right now.
So we would need to know more about their, well, a typical victim of this person in order to prepare you best.
Right, and we can do a bit more digging around once we actually get to Neverwinter. Though I think Crux wanted to make a short stop before getting there.
oh yeah. Yup. Crux looks, he's like, so, as I said before, I used to live in Neverwinter. And I kind of want to visit my dad, make sure everything's okay. And, you know, I sent him some letters talking about you guys and how great everything was and that we're all friends.
I gagged.
Oh, that sounds way nicer than the letter that I sent to my parents.
Tanner, can you just like send me a picture of what that spell does? Or tell me. Please.
So, Crux. Crux.
Yep.
Is your dad an orc or a human?
Firstly, rude. Secondly, human.
Okay. Just curious.
So, you expect everybody to be able to play friends?
Yes. I'm
What
I'm
saying,
exactly have
friendly.
you told your father about us?
that Liz and Nyx were teaching me useful skills, and that I was becoming more one with nature, with you.
So you are a liar then.
What the hell am I teaching you? I'm 12. No, I'm not. How old am I? I just sort of stare off into space. I'm not
I
answering.
don't know. Like 7 or something? I haven't been paying attention.
I
Whoa.
would guess at 14.
I shrug.
Who knows? We'll never know.
Look, I figured telling him I was out, you know, murdering people was not the right words to say.
I puff on my pipe.
So what is your relationship with your father a good one?
We lived together until I came out here. And, you know, I would go fight and do stuff, and he trained me how to go out in the woods and how to fight with a sword, and yeah. He's been there for me my whole life.
Your dad sounds way cooler than my parents.
I wouldn't know. So you... Hmm.
Please.
Fine. I do not mind continuing this ruse with you.
All right, I got Shiri on. That's like the biggest part of the ruse.
I use
Good to know
disguise
that I am
self.
important.
Make myself look like Crux.
Can I be part of the ruse?
Mostly, I just need you guys to like not. But wait, do you have an idea?
Oh no, I'm gonna be your long lost twin.
That will be believable.
I mean, I guess I'm willing to play along, although I don't think that your dad would appreciate any of the skills that I could teach you.
Well, we'll just make up new skills. I said,
yes.
I also said we were traveling around, you know, seeing the world basically like tourists.
Did you know that Nix knows how to create forgeries? Perhaps you can tell him you know how to do that now.
Yeah.
Would that be useful?
I can teach you how to steal shit.
I'm gonna go with she's helping me with my penmanship and cursing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your dad doesn't know you at all.
Wait, you know how to write?
I mean, yeah.
Yes. Most of us know how to write, Liz.
Wow, losers.
So, I don't know what all you have heard, but we are potentially going to do what now? What is our
We're gonna-
next move?
Break into a gala.
Okay, well that's in a month,
It-
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna do it. I'm just putting it on the table. Crux has been gone, alright? He's late.
That is.
Wow.
Yes,
breaking
Crux,
into a
there does
gala?
seem to be...
For the record, I'm not 100% on board with the gala, so
Well, that's your problem, bud.
I
Friend of
Well,
mine.
think
Why are we
Liz
breaking
and
into a
I
gala?
are the only ones on board with the gala.
So, for the purposes of explanation, essentially, they heard there was a party and wished to steal things. I heard that there was criminal activity in the city, particularly of a smuggling nature, and thought that we could perhaps investigate. Additionally, there may be people at this gala who know about the individual from Neverwinter, as they may have connections to either this individual or others. Really, I think it's a long shot, quite frankly, but the best,
Okay.
as far as I am concerned, the best option would be to go to Neverwinter. I feel like that would be faster and more direct, as people there would know who this person was. And don't noble people get enemies just as they get friends?
I'm gonna
They
be
do.
honest. Shiri convinced me more to do the gala than the stealing thing. I don't think we should do the stealing thing. I think
Hey, I didn't say we were just gonna be stealing things,
Yeah,
just
what's
that's
the-
something we
what's the
could do at
stealing
the gala.
thing? I didn't want to
it-
steal anything. I just wanted to go to this gala and spy on people.
It may be dangerous to steal items in particular if there is actually a smuggling issue in the city that the nobles seem to be perpetrating, at least from what I heard from the guard. So we might accidentally incriminate ourselves, but perhaps if we are careful.
I shrug. They don't know me like that.
Or yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say they probably do know you like that.
Ain't nobody know me like that. I ain't got no papers. They gonna tell me to show them my papers, and what? I got nothing to show them. I'll wipe my ass with my papers.
Psst, Connor.
Yep.
As I said, at the moment, it seems a bit like what's happening.
I might need to remind you of a crucial detail about the gala that you forgot, and that it's a masquerade.
Oh yeah, it's a masquerade, y'all. I
Understand
forgot
that.
about that. It's gonna be a masquerade, so ain't nobody gonna even know we're there. Be wearing masks.
Well,
Well,
that's not a guarantee.
I
also,
know it's a
like-
masquerade, so
I mean, you do know that like these guards are gonna be on the lookout for people looking to steal things or kill people, and
I use disguise
What?
self to make myself look like Lady Bellbottom again.
so
What
The
was
one
all
thing-
this about stealing things? No one said anything about stealing.
One thing Liz did mention actually was that she thinks she might be able to just get an invitation.
Yes, I'm in the form of, I don't know how much Crux knows. I told you I'm in the Elven Woman.
Mm-hmm.
My code name is Lady Bellbottom, but I'm impersonating a noble named Celiana Tirvirea.
So when you first mentioned this, why did you mention that you wanted to scam Kajar? What in particular? Is it just that it's her gala?
Yeah, she's the
Whoa.
one that gives out the invitations. That's what I found out on the streets
Ah.
and the castle ward.
I see.
She didn't seem like the best option. Of course, we could just, like I said, we could just steal an invitation and forge one based off of it, but that's not as much fun.
Irrelevant, but I did want to also make the note that anybody that had seen Josephine, like, not looking real hot before, she's actually doing better now. She kind of looks like she's eaten more than a cracker in the past 3 days, so.
Glad you took my advice, Josephine, by the way. You're looking much better than you were before. You were looking tired.
She's just
hey,
gonna
Bailey.
clear through it. What?
Is she wearing her holy symbol?
That
Oh, yeah.
is a good question. Yes.
Okay.
She's just gonna kind of like, clear her throat and kind of look away.
By the way, you owe me a few silver for that food that you didn't eat. I had to eat it all myself.
You realize I didn't ask for the food.
Yeah, well, you needed it.
So
Hi, JJ.
yeah, he's in the back. He thinks that he's dying. He's not. He's fine. He's just stupid. So what is our next move then? The gala's not for a month.
I guess we gotta go
Um,
to Neverwinter?
Yes, Josephine, were you able to locate how far that was from here?
Yes, Neverwinter
Good,
is
probably.
fairly close. If you take a look at the map, and she'll like pull one out. It's not too far. It's about a week's travel by cart.
Okay. And you have a cart?
Yes, I can arrange transportation.
All right.
I don't know how long Crux wants to spend with his father, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not very long, but I should check in. Look, his last letter said that he was lonely and that he bought a dog. Like, I just feel like I should just stop by.
is there
Wow.
something wrong with getting a dog? I mean, you technically now have a dog? Question mark.
Oh yeah.
He is in my bag.
In your
Did you give him a name?
What?
It would be demeaning to presume to name him as if I have ownership over him. He is his own being.
I'm gonna call him Chunk.
Ask him what his name is then.
His
He
name
is too young
Chunk.
to have formed much of a personality at this point.
It's Chunk.
You may call him that. I do not know whether he will respond.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a shadow mastiff.
It sure is a shadow mastiff puppy.
The fuck?
What do you mean the fuck you were here when you got it?
Me?
Yes! Yes!
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Oh wait, this is from the
Yes!
Oh man, I forgot about that. I thought she bought a dog.
Oh my god. No.
I forgot about that, my bad.
You're good.
Whoops.
But you can call him Chunk if you want.
Okay, well, I mean, still, I worry that, like, I don't know, he's getting all sad and thinking of me and mom and blah, blah, blah stuff, and yeah.
Crux, I don't believe anyone has argued with you stopping to visit your family while we're in the city that they live in. Just to be clear.
Oh,
You are continuously defending your decision to visit your parents. which you may do categorically, and we will not attempt to stop you.
I don't know. I guess I just thought it was going to be a lot harder than this, and now it's not. So I made this whole argument in my head that I don't need now.
You do not need your argument. We will facilitate you seeing your father and his new dog.
Yeah, I really thought I was going to get more pushback with that. Okay.
So we need to prepare to travel then.
Yes, we will be leaving shortly. We can leave tomorrow.
Wait, would a letter get there faster than we would?
By a day.
It depends on the method of the letter getting there.
Okay, I guess I'll
How
send him
are
another
we
letter.
getting there?
By cart.
Wagon.
Wagon
So-
cart, yes.
Okay. Why would you need to send him a letter?
Because we're going to go, because, I don't know, dinner?
Just show up, man.
No.
I thought he missed you.
I mean, yeah, but
Would
he's gonna get
gladly
dinner.
welcome you there.
So
I
you
mean,
gotta
yeah, but-
warn him of your coming so we can prepare.
Yeah, so that there could be like dinner or something like that.
That's dumb.
What?
Liz, have you ever had have you ever visited family before?
Visited family? The fuck kind of question is that? Wait, who asked me that?
That was Josephine, me.
Oh, Josephine, sorry. I'm bad with voices when I can't see faces.
Fair.
I mean, define family.
Your parents?
Oh, then no.
Right. Well, you don't typically just show up out of nowhere.
That
Wow.
sounds fake and
Stupid.
dumb.
That sounds stupid, yes.
What?
Like, ain't they
It's very
just like
pleasant of
family? You're
you,
supposed to show
but-
up.
But if you showed up unannounced, if he kicked you out, then
I mean, he's not gonna
that
kick
would
me
be
out,
unusual.
But like, he might not have food for everyone and have like a table set up and be ready to like.
Then perhaps we should assist and bring our own food.
Yeah, you
as
gonna make him
capable
feed us? What
individuals.
kind of asshole son are you?
I mean, I'm probably gonna help, but.
I'm just not certain that that is more demanding on his time and resources than actually showing up with our own things and also prepared.
I mean,
You do as you wish.
Yeah, but you guys are my friends, and I want to
your
treat
name
you
again?
guys to a night.
I'm
Uh,
just kidding, Crux.
It actually sounds like you wish your father to treat us to a night of.
I mean, I'm going
Dinner.
to help. I'm not going to just leave it to him.
So, Josephine, is there anything we need to do before we head out?
Not particularly. If anybody needs to get supplies, you probably will need rations. Just because it is, like I said, a week's journey to get there.
Or I can feed everyone, so please don't buy rations unless we are literally in the desert.
Sure. No, I don't think there's a desert between here and Neverwinter, so, sure.
That would be something you should have already mentioned.
There's a marsh,
there-
apparently.
Yeah, there's a mare of dead men, but it's, it's whatever.
Man.
I mean, it's mostly just the high road, right? Like,
Yeah, it's a pretty well-traveled road anyway.
Well, we're not going to the Mayor of Dead Men.
We're not gonna go through
No.
it, no.
no, we're not. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Depends. Depends on your idea of terrible, but alright.
It sounds out of the way. Is it out of the way?
Technically, it's a shader shot. But no, it's fine. Jim, move. God.
All right. Well, I have nothing to do. I am completely
wanna
prepared
get
for
that
this journey.
forgery kit just in case. In advance.
That's a good idea. Actually, how much is a forgery kit?
It's 15.
That one. Yep.
It's 15 gold, however.
You can just pay for it out of my gold that's
Done.
in the party loot, if you really want.
We
Like,
can.
Unless you have like a thing you want to go do or something like that.
I mean,
But
I don't know, Bailey. Do I know somebody? I mean, I'm assuming that because of my shady past, I know somebody who can hook me up.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you spent a lot of time down in the South Ward anyway. You would probably have picked up on a person or two or selling kits and stuff. They might not have all of the tools necessarily, but they got the important ones. Like
Yeah.
how some kits have like all the fancy little extra tools if you want to do like super fancy cool stuff, but got the important ones. It's fine.
All right. Well, I mean, look, I can go try to find one before we leave if you guys want to. That's up to you.
I mean, that sounds good to me. Also, Shiri, I need to be trained in being one with nature. Yeah.
Yeah, I had some questions for you too, Shiri, but that's for later.
All right. Why is it for later?
Because, shut up, that's why.
A wise logic.
What?
So what in particular would you like to know about nature, then?
I'm trying to think of something.
Think natural thoughts.
This might be good for, cart travel talk, so we don't all
Yeah,
have
that's
to
fair.
sit here and watch you come up with questions.
Think about it, and we'll do
good
the
point,
thing.
Good point. Good point. Because so far all I got is, can I get an animal to eat out of my hand? That seems good, right?
I throw my petrified mouse at him.
It's purple.
It's a purple
Um.
petrified mouse. Yeah, I throw it at him when he says that.
So, Shiri kind of just regards you just kind of expressionless for a minute. I'm assuming that we're like gonna do I don't know what all we're doing off screen and what we're not doing off screen. I feel like get forgery kit sounded like totally off screen, and if we're like getting the like cart and everything, I would like to like move forward. I don't want to like just have to
Yeah,
like
that's what I was thinking
Yeah,
too.
that's fine. Yeah, you can.
RP with Tevin. I totally will, but like, move the plot forward
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, you can get the forgery kit. You can probably knock, like, because it is missing a couple of the extra tools, you can probably knock the price down to 10 gold.
All right.
And then, Josephine will, like she said, she got the cart big enough for everybody. It's essentially just a covered wagon. And she'll be up front driving the cart. But yeah, so y'all just leave early in the morning.
Okay.
If y'all wanted to have conversations, now would be the time to do so. But if
Okay, cool.
not,
I'm going
then
to let Rachel finish that description because she sounded like she was into it, and I was like, I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, so she just kind of like regards you for a little bit before like she looked like she was gonna say something mean, and then like she kind of just held it in before she actually says something mean. It would be unwise to assume that animals will do as you wish. They are more likely to bite the hand that you present to them. Perhaps we will start with some hunting. Nature is not cute and friendly. It's not going to come forward and, eat out of your palm. If you wanted that, then you should get a pet and not deal with nature at all.
I mean, I know how to hunt and stuff like that. It's more of the spirituality, I guess, is what I'm going for. I guess that's the word I want.
Well, then the first step would be to let go of your foolish notions that nature will cater to your whims and not the other way around. You must be capable of working within the natural system as opposed to attempting to force it into being what you wish. If that is the kind of nature you want, then perhaps a fluffy dog of some sort that could fit in a small lady's handbag.
You mean like?
Oh, don't get
like
one of
goblin?
those. No, they're so awful.
This animal has to be kept inside for the sake of its own eye development. A task which I am happy to do. But I will not forget that the fully grown mother that it had bit me so hard that I grew unconscious within moments.
Good point. Good point. I don't know. Like I've killed a couple animals with my bare hands. Is that like in the field? I don't know. I kind of feel like I just muscle through things. Like I see an objective, like I see meat on that deer, thus I'm going to kill that deer for the meat. In that order.
Are you actually effective at dressing the animal?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Like in a little tuxedo.
I
Exactly.
understood what she meant there. Not that.
Oh.
Though if that is more enjoyable to imagine, you may.
Nope.
Yes.
Perhaps. It is not as simple as, well, one should take what you need and no more. And I do believe that this thing that you were referring to, this sea object, do as I do first immediate thought, is what got you into trouble last time.
I mean, okay, fair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just don't
So-
think my dad would approve of this.
Then you should not have lied to him.
Or you should have lied more and then not tell him about us.
Oh, you're not right. But I'm gonna go with fair on that one too. I just kind of I don't know. I worry that he might think that I'm gonna like leave him like my mom did and go never come back or something. I don't know.
Perhaps it is unwise for him to dwell on that if it causes him harm. And it also doesn't sound like your task to take care of your father. But perhaps I don't understand the inclination. That does not mean it is incorrect.
Okay, so is there like a thing I'm supposed to do, or does it just kind of? Do I like sit and hum?
So, again, you're thinking about it the wrong way. You're thinking of the thing bending to your needs when that is not. Well, that is not the design of the world.
How does your dad view druids?
That's the word, druid. I was just thinking of what y'all nature people were like. Okay, carry on.
Why not just pick what you think he thinks druids are like and tell him that? He'll be happier if you tell him what he wants to hear.
Yeah, lie
Wow,
more.
you're way better at this than I am. Can that go down as one of the skills you taught me?
Lying?
So, here,
Yeah,
okay,
but
look,
it's just lying.
it doesn't work as well if you add all that extra stuff to it, okay? Like, you just tell him what he wants to hear and leave it at that.
That's a good point.
Perhaps he can meet us and decide for himself what things you have learned in the very short time we have been together. My suggestion would be that you attempt to learn patience and accept the things around you when there is no need to change them. Just as you cannot change that your mother apparently left, perhaps it would be better to think towards the future and move in that direction.
So I should have more patience.
You
Yeah.
should have more patience. Sometimes you have to wait out storms. And you can go outside and scream at them and swing your weapon, but it will do no good.
Okay, I got that. I understood that metaphor. I think I'm seeing what you're putting out there, and I understand.
You've understood the metaphor of screaming into the storm and swinging your weapon?
No, he's lying. Like we told him to. I'm so proud of you, buddy.
Just telling
Either
her what
way,
she wants to
Point
hear.
taken.
No, I mean, I'm serious. I think I get it. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna implement it very well, but I'll try.
Well, good. I think that you're already doing better than that you admitted that you needed a sign for the next encounter where we should work out what that sign is going to be. Should we yell out, attack! Next time we attack something.
I mean,
Perhaps
that
not when
kinda-
we are hunting. That would be foolishness.
We can make bird noises.
Okay, that's weird. The other one's bad.
Oh!
No, please, for the love of God, stop. I will break your neck.
Damn, Crux. Chill.
I think I have to agree with her on this one.
I'm sorry.
Three
it's
bird
just-
cacaws and you're... 3 bird cacaws and you're ready to break necks. Again, I think you should learn patience.
You know, patience is a virtue.
Yeah, but that was really annoying.
Nix, I thought you were my friend.
In all fairness, it sounded very, only very slightly like a bird.
Whatever.
But yes, that is the lesson for the moment. Otherwise, you can help me with hunting.
Sure.
Ominous. I mean, shady as fuck. Because I don't know big words, because I'm an urchin child.
Yep,
I
but you
mean-
knew masquerade.
Yeah.
I learned that. I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that one's more interesting, you see.
That's fair.
Fair.
Masquerade. When will I need to know this word? It doesn't matter.
I know some words, I just don't know how to read or write them.
I mean, at least you know your name. That's all. That's all you need.
True.
So yeah, y'all, unless y'all wanted to do something else for this little travel time,
I did.
okay, what do you want to do?
I'm assuming that there's like gonna be like it's a multi-day trip, so there's gonna be like camping and stuff
Yeah.
occasionally.
Mhm.
So at one point when we're setting up camp and I can get like Shiri alone, like when there's no one around to listen, I want to sit down and start a conversation. Hey Shiri.
Everyone wants to ask me questions.
You're so popular.
Always.
Well,
Like I
Shiri,
said, she seems like she has her shit together.
Shiri, since you're the only goddamn adult or whatever in this group now, so
Shiri
you're one
looks
of the-
like slightly confused for a second because she's like 18.
Yeah, South is literally older than.
adult.
Yeah, I think South is older than everybody.
South is
Probably.
a cat. You can't tell.
It's
So,
true. JJ is ageless.
So is Jim. I have no idea how old he is. What are you doing?
All right, let me rephrase. Because I see that look of confusion on your face. Let me rephrase. You're the only one who looks like they got their shits together. And more than that, you're one of the naturey, wood-living dirt hut folk, right?
In a manner of speaking.
Yeah. So, I was wondering if you knew anything about, like, I don't know, like, fairy shit?
Why do you ask?
Just cause I know this guy who's, like, green and, made of leaves or something, and he's really annoying, and he won't leave me alone. And I'm just wondering if you know anything about that kind of dude. No?
So he's not green like Crux is like a funny color. He's like green as in
He's
made
more
of
like
greenery?
like grass green, you know?
Gotcha.
Like, and when I say there's leaves, I mean it's like made of leaves and plant stuff. Like, he's probably listening. Yo, Green Bean? Hello? I'm like looking around,
Nothing
checking under
happens.
a rock.
Bailey, can I roll for that?
Yeah, that would be I would
Arcana,
yeah, I was gonna say either Arcana or Religion.
Those are both bad. Cool. I'll go with Arcana. Nope.
Yeah, you've been kind of stuck in a cave for a while. It seems vaguely familiar, like you feel like you might have heard about that at some point in your life, maybe, but you can't place your finger on it.
Listen,
Do you-
he's just this like dude who gives me magic powers or something. But keep it on the down low, right? I gotta have some mystery. I just thought you, being the nature person, might know something.
Are you sure he is a fae?
I have no fucking clue. I barely even know what Fae are. It just sounded right.
So in this world, like, are fae typically considered pretty fucking dangerous? Because like, literally all I know about fae is, well, I know what kinds of things are fae, but like, fae are fucking dangerous. Like,
It depends on the Fae. Obviously, some are less dangerous than others.
almost all of them are dangerous. Like, per the book, they're all nasty motherfuckers.
Yeah, but
You don't want to be
like
anywhere near them.
in general, yeah, you probably don't want to deal with them more than you have to. But considering that Liz is an archfey warlock, you know.
It's gonna be fun. So I don't know anything really about this kind of deal. He just sort of came to me when I was in the Cloakwood not that long ago, and yeah. So forget I said anything. If you don't
Did
know
he-
anything, then you've been useless. But
Did he offer you a deal? Specifically?
I mean, to find a deal.
Did he ask for something in return for these magical powers?
Did he? He just gave me. He just helped me, right? And then
So technically,
nebulous.
you don't really remember. All that you know is that suddenly the other licks disappeared and you were there, but the green
Yeah.
man was there too.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you don't know if he specifically did anything or.
Right. Okay. Oh well, no, nah. I'm not stupid. I don't make any deals with nobody. He's just helping me out, I guess. I'm sure he has some other things in mind, which
Yeah.
is, you can't trust the motherfucker nowadays,
It's
But,
definitely not like deals can be nonverbal, you know.
I mean,
I-
I didn't say shit. All right.
Well, I would be very cautious about this sort of thing then. But do point him out. Perhaps
Yeah,
others
he shows
could
up
have
every now and
similar-
then. Sometimes he'll just peek out of a bush when he thinks no one's looking. Yeah, he's weird like that. All right, well, thanks for nothing, I guess. But bye. I walk away. That was all I had in my. Or I guess unless anyone else had something they wanted to talk about, I couldn't.
Nope. Fox throws an axe into a tree and cuts down the tree. Why? Who knows?
He's
Then,
just
I-
cutting down a random tree for no reason.
Yeah, Sherry glares at you. Was that necessary?
So I want
Um,
to, when I get a chance, not that same night, but like during the trip, I want to talk to Southpaw too.
A little bit. Well, not necessary. It's something I wanted to do. So I guess it's not necessary. I'm not sure.
You
Maybe.
can do it first.
Wait,
It was not
who wanted-
necessary.
Who wants to talk to me? What?
Well, in a
Liz.
second, Chevin's trying to talk to Rachel.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut down the tree and then I'm gonna make a boat, maybe. Oh.
Are you going to make a boat out of
Are
the
you
tree
making a boat?
I'm gonna try.
that you cut down wholesale?
Yes.
You're going to lug this tree by yourself.
I mean, not all of it.
So you are going to waste it.
I mean, not all of it.
Eat the tree, Crux. This is the only record. This is the only thing you can do to make Shiri happy. Eat every bite. No waste.
I mean, like the tree, you know, it'll go where stuff goes when you kill it.
She just kind of shrugs at you.
It's a tree, Shiri. Come on, let's go.
But you wanted to talk to South?
Yes. Okay. So just, I guess, some other time during the trip. Yo, South. This is gonna be this is very hush hush, so make sure there's no prying ears, you hear?
Okay. What? I don't see anybody.
I have my arm around her shoulder and I like duck into a corner, like, come on, shh, stop, don't talk so loud, alright? So these squares, they ain't like you and me, right? Alright, so I have a feeling we're gonna be doing this gala thing on our own if we can't get them to come to our side. So we need to work out a
Right,
game plan if we're gonna be jacking all that shit they got in the gala.
Listen, you're the one who wants to jack shit. I don't want to jack shit. I just want information.
Right. You can drop the act. I recognize a fellow thief with the playing dumb kind of game. You can drop it. Nothing.
It's not
No.
like you have a rogue in the party or anything like that.
Shit, Shiri agreed to go. She just didn't want to grab anything that would incriminate them in the obvious, like, smuggled goods trade.
No one ever said Liz had good listening comprehension skills. Okay, come on, Sal, please. You're a cat. Come on, they're naturally stealthy. You could probably sneak in if you wanted to. And then you could sneak out with so much stuff.
Right. Okay. So what's the proposal here? You seem to have put more like planning into this than I did. I kind of acted on a whim, but what's your plan?
Acting on a whim, South, you are hilarious. I know a guy who would really like you. Don't ever talk to him. I'm just making sure you're gonna be on board. You're gonna be on our side if things go south. Wink.
Ah!
Glad to have you on board. And then I walk away.
Okay. Cool. See you later, Liz.
Alright, that's all I wanted to do.
Nix, do you do anything?
Nyx probably mostly looks uncomfortable. No, I don't really do anything of note.
Okay. Is there anything else y'all wanted to talk about or do on the trip?
Nope.
No, I don't think so. I want to collect some shiny rocks on the beach. That's about it.
Alright, yes, shiny rocks are easy to find.
So instead of making that whole boat, I'm gonna carve some little figurines.
With a whole
yes.
ass tree.
I mean,
Using the
Okay.
whole ass
Not the
tree.
whole tree, no.
Eats the rest of the tree to make Shiri happy.
Yeah, Shiri just thinks you're an
Gotta get
idiot.
all
It's
your
fine.
fiber.
I mean,
I mean-
you could make like a wooden statue.
Yeah, but I ain't got
Make
time
a
for that.
walking stick.
You can make multiple walking sticks.
You know what? He'll make like little
You should make a gift for your dad.
like little totem poles.
How about
One's
just
in-
some fire?
You could also use it for firewood. It's a real thing.
I
Yeah.
think you should. I think you should whittle something for your dad as a gift. I think that would be really sweet.
Hey, hey, could you? Are you actually a woodworker?
Oh hell no! I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know, was bored, and then I got so bored that I just kind of got mad about it, and I needed something to be mad about. So
The
I figured,
trees.
I figured a tree was better than a rock. So
Let's all carve little
Hey.
figurines for Crux's dad and see who makes the best one.
Can you make me a? Can you whittle me a holy symbol?
I mean, I could try, sure.
I mean,
Should we all try? I feel
Let's
like
all try.
What do you need
Look,
a
look,
host
look.
symbol for?
they're just good to have, right? So like, just
What
Pick one
kind
that's
of
easy.
holy symbol?
pick one that's easy and preferably of like a friendly god.
Do I know any gods?
Josephine is just kind of like awkwardly sitting nearby.
I ignore Josephine.
Fair.
Uh,
I
No,
went to
okay.
go look into information about gods. I've probably seen such a thing.
Wait. Does the green guy have a holy symbol?
Man, I don't. Himself.
It would just be his face, right?
It's
I want
just
to
his
carve his
fucking face.
face.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
little
Good
icon
luck.
of his face.
That's
So
a
these are
little
going to be
detailed.
really hideous. This would be like us in real life attempting to carve things. Just want everyone to know, like, we're all looking at a pile of wood going, I'm going to carve something! And then we all take out our knives in real life and do this. And we are all terrible.
is Ilmater a god in this world?
Is who?
Ilmater.
The fuck is that?
Mm.
What do you mean?
I literally was like, huh, I don't know what any holy symbol looks like. So Tevin just went to go look them up, and I was like, which of these is the easiest to carve? And it's like,
Listen, man, you can make your own damn god. I don't. I mean, there's like, I think there's like Greek gods and goddesses too that are like involved in the Fae and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know how that
I
works.
already know what I'm carving. What should I roll? Sleight of hand?
No.
Performance?
I was gonna say performance probably, but that's a weird, cause that'd be a
That's
charisma
charisma.
roll.
I
Yeah.
feel like it should be dex.
Either dex or strength, but no, I guess dex would be best, cause you're like,
You're just it's simple carving.
yeah.
I feel like it's still sleight of hand. You might as well just roll that, because you're probably not getting a good enough bonus to matter anyway.
Fair. Except for some people. But yes.
I'm rolling.
Sure. Alright.
There's some excellent holy symbol.
yeah, I mean,
Alright.
oh,
Ah! Ha ha ha!
Oh, you're really good
Sure,
at this.
you gonna roll?
Oh my god, what the fuck am I supposed to roll?
Sleight of hand. Alright.
Wow. These
Damn it,
are
I
all
was hoping
nice.
Someone would get something bad.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
hell.
We're really good at carving! None of us rolled below an 18. Ow.
so Josephine, is part of being chosen by the gods the ability to craft holy symbols?
Yeah, we're really good at this. I feel pleased with myself.
This is
This
very
one I saw when I was in the temple. So here's what we need to do. I need to like roll and see whether I have picked like an evil god, because I was just carving something I saw in that random like library I went to research gods. So
Yeah.
We should-
Let me hold on. Let me pull up a list of Faerun gods.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. I know exactly what mine is. I know exactly what mine is. Give me one
Okay.
sec.
Sure. You have fun with that. I'm
While
gonna
you do
continue
that,
looking up
I'll
this
just
list.
describe what mine was. So I hand Nyx. I guess it's like the size of a little mask. I guess it's just the face of a wrinkle. It's the wrinkled face of a smiling older man with a beard made of leaves. And I just give that to Nyx. Here you go.
Thank you.
You ask for a holy symbol, you keep it safe.
Yeah. I carved a little sun because I could totally be a worshiper of a Minotaur, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
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 Everybody likes a Minotaur.
I don't know who that is. Like off the top of my head.
He's the god of the sun.
Oh.
You can either pick something from my background, or you can like just
13,
do a random
14,
one.
15, 16, 17, 18,
Actually, a Minotaur might be. He might be known as.
24,
You think he was known as Lathander?
27, 28,
I don't know. Whatever. He's the god of the
29,
sun.
2, 3, 4, 39.
Anyway, that's.
Go ahead and roll me a d50, Rachel.
So how do I do that?
/r space d50.
Gosh. Do it right.
45. Okay.
I'm gonna make it weird.
Okay.
Crux has carved you this thing.
Oh, I don't like what that looks like. What the fuck is that?
It's a holy symbol of Grumsh.
That's so creepy.
Oh, yeah, no, you made that
Nice.
real bad. Yeah, you made that real bad. Why would you carve that?
Oh.
Crux is just
Oh.
like, I don't know. I closed my eyes and I thought back to home, and then I remembered this symbol. It was on like my mom's axe, and
Ugh.
I carved this
Whoa.
thing.
Josephine's just gonna give you. Josephine's just gonna like grimace a little bit. She probably.
Rachel does not understand.
So Grumsh is like an orc. I think it's like an orc god. Like a really common enemy that I've seen are orc eyes of Grumsh, and they're like casters, like really. I don't want to say evil, but
No, it's the evil orc god.
yeah,
Grumsh, one eye.
yeah.
Okay.
That's a creepy looking symbol you got there, Crux.
So,
I thought it was carving nice.
Rachel, you carved what is essentially just a hammer. Hold on, let me see if I can get a picture. Yeah, here, just kind of like a basic hammer here. And you probably would have remembered that being one of the more popular religions in Waterdeep, and that is the symbol of Riorx, who is a blacksmith god, essentially.
This will be popular in Waterdeep.
Yeah, good to know.
For when you try to scam people. Very good. Selling them fake illegals. Very good.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what this thing is.
I suggest maybe putting that away or throwing it in the ocean.
That's mine. I did that one.
That's very pretty, Kira. I'll move y'all up.
We're very good with wood carvers.
Yeah, y'all
Hey,
sure
hey.
are.
So, are you for real about that whole throw in the ocean thing, Josephine?
You know, I just wouldn't have it on you. Maybe.
Okay.
Cool.
He chucks it as hard as he can.
All right. Good talk. And, Nyx, can I ask why you wanted a holy symbol?
Like I said, they're good things to have.
I
That's
mean,
vague and ominous.
sure. I won't question it.
Real ominous.
You keep that mask safe, watching you.
Uh-huh.
He probably is. I'm not joking. He
Darn
does
it.
that.
I just thought of something.
What did you just think of?
I should have thrown it like a frisbee. It would have went farther.
You should have skipped it across a lake.
Damn it, Crux. It's too late now.
I mean, I guess I can carve another one.
No.
That's enough carving. We
Yeah.
need to.
I think we should maybe not do that one again. Alright. Cool. Are you guys camping out for the night then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Okay, y'all get to the outskirts of Neverwinter pretty easily. Like I said, there's not really any issues because it is so well traveled. Go away. And Crux, you see the familiar like hillside and you know, like your dad is on the outskirts of Neverwinter, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can see like the little house on the hill. It's pretty easy to see over the horizon. But and you can see like the smoke coming out of the chimney and everything. I'd say it's about like 4 p.m. by the time y'all get there.
All right.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's go meet my dad.
All right. Are y'all like parking the?
Crux, what's your dad's name?
Crux Senior.
It would be Long Talon Senior, but
So just Long Talon.
Mr. Longtalon?
Can I call him Dad?
really, did we give him a name? I don't.
You did not give your dad a name, no sir.
Crux Senior.
I just assumed that someone would.
Crux Senior.
Tevin, if you want to
Yeah.
name your father,
Crux.
It's not gonna be Crux Senior.
That would make you Crux the Second.
Because his mom gave him that name, so
So your mom is Crux Senior.
oh my god.
Hey, if you want to roll, if you want to like pick a style and roll a D100, I got Xanathars in front of me.
Sure. He'll also need a last name because his last name is also not the same as Crux's last name.
Okay.
Talon Claw.
Arabic, Celtic, Chinese, Egyptian, English, French, German.
Let's go with English. Let's make this feel British.
Okay,
Wait,
go with
the dad
English.
is human?
yes.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot.
All right, roll the.
Marvin.
Ow! Sorry,
What are
Jim
you
is
doing, Bailey?
Jim's
Terrible.
attacking me.
Fight
That's an
him!
asshole.
Name your dad Willard.
Norman.
Yes.
How about just really like generic and go with William? That's a nice normal guy name.
You would have to roll a 97 or a 98 to get William.
What about Richard, so we can call him Dick?
Well, those are some suggestions. If you want a.
I'm gonna go with
Sir.
Norman Williams.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just saying, Tevin. That's
That
like,
sounds a lot like John
your
Smith to
real
me.
name. That's just your real name.
No, it's not.
Oh my god. Tevin.
You suggested the William thing.
Yeah, but I didn't think you were gonna use that as his last name.
Norman Williamson it is.
You really gonna?
No, I'll look up a fake fantasy last name.
Don't you already have a last name?
I mean, it's Long Talon, but that feels weird to be a human's last name.
Maybe he took it in the marriage.
You know, he probably would have. Let's go ahead and go with that. It's weird that he doesn't have it now that they're not married, but whatever.
So Norman,
We'll make-
what was it? Long Talon?
Yeah.
Norman Long Talon.
God, that's such an awful name.
I knew a kid in high school named what was his name? Talon Trueblood,
Ugh.
right?
What?
This was a
His parents were
just
dicks.
a blonde white boy named Talon Trueblood. That
That
was his
sounds
legal
about
name.
right, actually. Okay, so yes, you're going to meet your father, Norman Longtalon, which is a completely normal human name. Anyway, yeah, y'all
He and your
park-
mom married?
Not anymore. Or maybe ever. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Sounded like she left. How long ago was that that she left?
That was like a baby. Apparently, like, she went with her tribe to go. My dad said hunt or something like that.
Big hunt in the sky.
Yes, that's definitely what orcs do. They go off to hunt.
So y'all are parking the cart and going inside then?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do clean myself up a little bit using disguise self to make myself look the same. Like before, like in my last session, I make myself look just like myself, but moderately cleaner and in fancier clothes.
Sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't tell me what to do.
That's a lot of effort to cast a spell to clean yourself.
Nah, girl, I can
Donnie
do
used
this
to
whenever
do.
I want. I make myself look like the elf, and then I make myself
He was
look like
cleaning
Crux, and then I
himself.
make myself look like Southpaw, and then I go back to normal.
Can technically use prestidigitation to do it.
Yeah.
I have masks of many faces. I can literally do this as much as I want.
Anyway. Y'all, y'all can go in. You don't really, you just hear, like, as soon as the door opens, you just kind of hear barking in, like, one of the back rooms. And you can hear, just, like, some shuffling in the living room.
Dad, I'm home.
You can hear him, like, walk up, and when he sees you, he just has, like, this big grin on his face, and he just comes in and gives you a hug, and he's like, fuck, I forgot.
Dad, we're all home. Hi.
Oh, are these your friends you were talking about?
I'm your long lost child.
Yeah,
We're Crux's theater troupe.
they're the best friend. Yeah, they're so funny.
I'm teaching your son how to read and write.
I thought you already knew how to do.
I do in fact know how to read and write that.
Yeah. All right. Come in, guys. He'll like usher y'all all in.
Thank you for welcoming us into your home.
The house isn't particularly big enough to like comfortably like seat every single person, because obviously they don't really have that much company like ever. So he just offers his seat while he like goes and grabs some chairs out of the dining area. And he'll just he'll come back over. It's like it's so great to see you and to meet all your friends. Who is everyone?
Okay, well, this is Southpaw, my dad. This is Liz.
Hello.
Lizard.
This is Liz, my dad.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Nix, my
Hi.
dad.
I like bow gracefully or something.
He will bow back.
And this is Shiri, I told you about her in the letter. It's Shiri, my dad,
Hello.
Hello.
and this is Josephine. He like reaches back and grabs Josephine. He's like,
She's just kind of blush a little bit, and she'll just kind of awkwardly wave, like, hi.
They're married.
"No, we're not.
No,
No, we're not."
no, that is incorrect.
Feels like you're trying to show off the most normal person in the group.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
what's
that
up
that's
with
even
that,
exactly
Crux?
correct.
Can't be showing favoritism to your dad. That's just rude.
Josephine is just
I'm
gonna
also
like
not sure
hide.
that that's a fair assumption. I just want to be clear.
You're
That
not
seems-
normal, Shiri. You're just like the rest of us.
But
Uh,
including Josephine.
Crux also blushes, and he's like, "Okay, so I'm gonna go get food, and then come back and then cook it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do."
Josephine's gonna like
This is
Josephine's gonna like stop him. She's gonna be like, "You really want to leave your dad alone with the rest of them?"
That doesn't seem weird to you?
I'm
Yeah,
great.
Yes,
you're
it's
gonna
very nice
leave
that
us
you're whispering
alone
about
in
us,
your
Josephine.
house with your
That
dad.
makes you rude too.
No, I
Go cook for your father, Crux.
I don't want to. It's awkward.
Perhaps you should have thought of food before you arrived. I'm sorry, sir. Is it perhaps we could help you in any way? Do you have preparations for this many people?
not really, honestly. We could eat outside though. It would probably be a bit less cramped.
That sounds delightful.
We could do blankets and like a whole picnic and everything.
That sounds very nice.
I don't have enough food. I could probably head into town to get some, but
I can contribute. I dump 7 mushy oranges out of my bag to the table.
yeah, they're probably rotten by now.
Those oranges are like 3 weeks old.
Rotten oranges under the table.
He just
I would not eat those.
He
They are
just-
heavily fermented.
You're gonna die.
he just kind of
Why would you be
awkwardly
rude about
laughs. He's like, yeah, it's, you can eat those, bud.
I leave them on the table.
Anyway,
Actually, you know what? I do take them all back into my bag because I think I have some uses for this.
sure. Orange
I'm pretty
alcohol.
sure that I could just feed us good berries, or we can go get actual food and eat it.
Yeah.
In case
Yeah.
people just want to eat many things.
I mean, we can go hunt something.
Yes,
Is there like a
I can
tavern
quickly do that.
nearby?
Well, the tavern would be in the city. Hunting would probably be the cheapest and the quickest.
I will go handle that. You stay with your father.
Like Crux looked like he was just about to be like, and I'll go. Oh, never mind.
No, you're gonna stay here, not slow me down, guy who cuts down trees for no reason. Because your reaction was, my dad might miss me. Hi, Dad. Gotta go, Dad. See, hang out with these people. Bye. Like, you were very
Hi, Dad, I'm
strange.
gonna leave you alone with these 4 strangers.
5 strangers, actually.
Like, he was worried that his dad didn't see enough people or something. Like he needs to get out more, so he's just gonna bring the out to him. I don't know what's happening there.
Also, Crux is nervous. When Crux is nervous, he wants to kill.
Yeah, Crux, you should stay here with your father and spend time with him. I will handle the collection of food.
Crux, we gotta work on that, you got some, issues, some nervous and anger issues.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Caw-caw!
Are we fighting?
What? What?
So, Bailey, do you need me to roll stuff? I'm pretty sure I can just find food.
You could just do it. It's fine.
Okay.
I trust in Shiri's ability to hunt.
Okay, cool, because that's like what I do
Yeah.
as like a character.
Y'all aren't actually attacking anything, right? Just clarifying.
Oh no, I'm just trying to annoy Crux.
Of course. But Your dad is just gonna kind of like clear his throat. Crux, if I could talk to you alone for a second.
Yeah, sure, yes.
I eavesdrop.
All right, roll perception, I guess.
Do. If I can find my mouse.
It's yep, there. Okay. I mean, he's not particularly trying to be stealthy. He's just gonna like pull you away to the kitchen, where it's quieter. But he's just gonna be like, "Hey, so how exactly did you meet everyone? They're a little eclectic."
Great. So his dad's rude too.
He grabs a knife and he's like, well, I'm gonna cut these carrots. And while he cuts the carrots very aggressively, he's like,
Since I'm listening, is there any way I can signal Crux, like with hand signals?
So, Dad, I might not have been totally honest with you. He says he's like cutting things apart just to keep himself focused on what he's doing. He's like, Josephine out there, who's super duper nice, like nice person I ever met, really. But
Except for that she hired us to murder people. It's fine.
She was spoken to by her god, and her god told her that there's these people that are really terrible, and that we were chosen by the gods to stop them. And I just didn't know how to tell you that. But like, and when I mean like bad, like the first guy was like a cannibal, and he was like eating people in like a mansion. And it was really bad, Dad. Like really, really bad.
Are you sure you should be doing this? I mean, you said this was gonna be okay, and you were gonna come back, and everything was gonna be fine, but this kind of seems like more than that.
It's a little more than that, but I gotta do it. Like, if I don't do it, who's gonna do it? Like,
The
I
others?
know I'm not the...
There are 4 other people there. There are 5 other people there.
They need me. Like, Dad, like, watch this. And he like takes the knife he's holding and he throws it and impales it in the wall. I'm the only one who could do that.
I feel like somebody else could probably do that too. But
I feel like you don't know anything about my abilities.
Like, Dad, like I mean, I'm very good at hurting people.
that's a little weird. But I mean,
And like,
you are your mother's son. I can't really take that away from you, but I want you to be safe.
I mean, I'm safe.
You say that, but you're talking about cannibals and killing people.
Yeah, but Dad, I'm in my element. Like it's kind of like when I'm in a fight. It's just the right place. I don't know. It's like I'm never been more clear of mind than right then.
I don't want you to. He'll just kind of shake his head and like wave him off. It's fine. It's alright.
I'm gonna come back, okay? I'm gonna come back, and when it's all over, it's gonna be nice, it's safe, and I'm gonna build a bigger house or something. I don't know.
I'm done
I'm
talking
not really
about this right
great
now.
at that. Okay.
Go
So-
talk to your friends.
Okay. Yeah.
He's gonna take
get
over the cutting of the vegetables.
I'm gonna get the knife out of the wall. That's okay.
Yeah. I assume you just you threw it into the living room and impaled it on the wall. And you just walk in and see Nyx and Liz just kind of awkwardly listening in.
I'm not awkward about it. I am intently being very obvious about it.
Hey, now I'm stealthily listening.
That's fair. You are stealthily doing it.
I'm looking nonchalant.
Okay. Just
hey
very
guys.
close to the kitchen.
I'm just gonna, like, had a small knife mishap. I'm just gonna grab that.
Are you okay?
I think so.
That's a weird way to answer that question, but okay.
Very reassuring.
But yeah, he just kind of spends his time just chopping up more vegetables in the kitchen. Like, you can tell he's doing it in like that frustrated manner. He just kind of seems to be a bit standoffish right now. You can still hear the barking in the back.
So yeah.
Can we
I told
pet
you
your
to
dog?
Liana? Sure. She's out back.
I go outside to pet the dog.
Okay. Roll animal handling for me.
Okay.
As an animal.
You do realize you're a cat, right?
Alright, so you go around back and kind of like open the gate to the backyard. There's like a golden retriever. Just like barking, and like now it's like wagging its tail at you, and it just kind of runs over to you and just starts licking your hand.
This dog is my friend now.
You just yell that and like at the house.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, a few hours go by. Is there anything else y'all wanted to talk about together?
I mean, I'm hunting, so
Right.
I can't really.
He probably wouldn't have said much to the others. He'd probably want to, like, he'd probably try to get to know them better. He'd probably ask, like, so, what do each of you guys do?
Well, I'm primarily a salesperson.
A salesperson? What do you sell?
Well, various, cures, medicine, things like that.
Sundries.
So guys, told him about the thing.
Are you
Oh,
like a
thank
doctor?
God, I could not think of anything.
Oh no, I'm not a doctor. I just sell things.
Oh, okay.
Drug dealer?
No,
Sure.
Okay. All right.
no, I am a fine, upstanding citizen. Thank you very much. I would never resort to that kind of activity.
If you have drugs,
We are all upstanding citizens. And, I am a wizard, as you can see from my glorious hat and robe.
I can see that. Yes, I don't know much about magic myself, but I've heard stories of how it can be, well, magnificent.
Yes. I learned it from elves in the woods.
Okay. Do you like specialize in anything?
Yeah, what
Well-
do you specialize in? Whiskers?
I'm a little bit of a necromancy aficionado, you might say.
He's just gonna like stare at you for a second.
Crux's eyes are the size of like dinner plates. Like he's like,
I don't know what that
Wow.
word means, so I'm picking
Like,
my nose casually.
I'm like face palming.
I'm pretending to be like, because I see everyone else reacting. I'm like, oh yeah, necromancy.
Josephine's just like I'm assuming what Nyx, Crux, and Josephine are doing are like the monkey things where like covering the ears, covering the mouth, covering the eyes.
My finger in my nose.
Of course, that's one of them. Obviously, it's the secret fourth one. He's just.
Didn't you mean to say that you
Listen.
throw fireballs?
Gosh. Those are all the same looks that everyone gave me before they threw me out of the forest.
Necromancy? As in bringing...
No, listen. I said necromancy.
What?
What?
Necromancy. I'm a
What?
necromancer.
I don't... are you...
don't-
Neko Mancer.
What does that mean?
Yeah, don't you know Liz can't spell? Yeah, I don't...
It's my
Yeah.
it's my own special brand of wizardry. Trademark.
What's it based off of?
Magic.
What kind of magic?
I think
Listen, I'm sure that a deep discussion of the specifics.
Does this have anything to do with those
very
intestines
boring.
you were all over?
oh my god, why did I do this?
Listen. Maybe. I'm not saying.
Intestines?
I regret my entire life up to this point.
Josephine's just gonna pat you on the shoulder. Stay strong. Stay strong.
This
No,
is worse
it's
than I could have
from-
ever imagined.
From a deer. It's from a deer that Crux gutted, and I,
I just assumed you were eating them. But apparently...
you don't know my methods. You don't know what I'm gonna use it for.
Where's Shiri with the food? Please, for the love of God, where's Shiri with the food?
Am I almost done?
Yeah, I'd say you're almost done.
I
Hey,
mean,
actually, no, never mind, sorry.
I guess I'm just gonna say that I got back and quickly prepared as much food as I could and cooked a bunch of meat basically.
It's fair. Okay.
We're gonna go with venison.
Yeah. Venison and steamed vegetables. Because that's a thing. He's just gonna kind of stare at Self for a second and then just kind of shake his head. Alright, okay. Hey, Crux, can I talk to you for a second again in the kitchen? Just right quick.
So I guess I come in now.
Oh, great. Cool. Yeah.
I've prepared a place for us to sit outside as well.
Oh, that'd be super wonderful. Everyone, we can all go outside and enjoy our dinner. Crux,
Yes,
need to talk to
It's
you
just-
again.
it should still be hot.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to my dad. Crux is doing the thing where he's got his hands on his face, and he's looking through his fingers oh my god. Why
Hey,
am I...
Shiri, what's a necromancer?
I mean, is that just common knowledge?
A necromancer? Yeah, you probably know what a necromancer is. Maybe not
Would
a
I?
necromancer, but
Alright.
Yeah, Crux is gonna walk with his dad and go yeah?
what is going on?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know.
Kira's internet apparently crashed. So that's cool. He's just gonna be like, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm just not getting this. They eat. No, not eat. Why do they just have deer intestines?
I don't know.
And what's the difference between a necromancer and a necromancer?
I also don't know. So, this is not gonna help my case, but I'm trying this whole honesty thing, and I'm trying patience. So I'm having patience with them to wait and see how this all turns out. This is the first time I've heard anything about the whole necromancer thing, and I'm just as
Okay,
surprised
I'm
as
back.
you are.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
Yeah,
In
but
another
they're in another. Yeah, y'all all went outside to go eat.
So maybe it's different.
Are you
I
sure
know
you want to
this-
be hanging out with this crowd? I just, it's a little. The others are fine, but necromancy is really not something you want to get involved with. You know, necromancy, not even once. You know the whole slogan.
Yeah.
Dare to keep kids off necromancy.
Yeah, I can understand that. But she doesn't work on me or touch me, and I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
But
I
isn't
almost said
that
something
like?
stupid.
Aren't necromancers evil?
Listen,
South doesn't seem evil.
that's an unfair stereotype.
Are you there?
No.
But
we're-
I mean,
okay.
I also don't know a lot about South, so
Maybe you should get to know them a bit better. Considering the fact they were kicked out.
but good point. But she really taught me this valuable lesson about patience
Uh-huh.
and how I should, not go screaming into the storm. So
What?
I'm gonna try. It's a metaphor.
Oh. Okay.
And yeah, and she's been teaching me a lot of things, even though I'm pretty sure we're the same age.
What is that? Okay, sure. Just be careful, okay?
I mean, I'm always careful.
That is not correct. I'm just gonna put that out there. That is a lie, son. I don't know if careful is running headfirst into everything. I don't really consider that careful, but all right, let's go eat.
Okay, yeah, good point. I might have been confusing careful with reckless.
Yeah, those are two very different things.
While they were having this conversation, I wanted to go up to Southpaw and I pull out my little purple petrified mouse. And I'll be like, so, you deal with dead things, right?
Oh my god.
I guess.
Bring this little guy back to life sometime?
Maybe eventually, once I figure out that spell.
I'm gonna hold you to that. I get very close. I'm holding you to that. Promise.
Okay.
Pinky swear. Pull up my pinky. Do you have pinkies?
Yes, I have pinkies.
So pinky swear.
You want a pinky swear that I will bring this petrified mouse back to life?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it.
We pinky swear.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then I walk away.
Alright.
Crux walks outside and he's like, oh. Wow, this is worse than I could have ever imagined.
Southpaw is kind of just grinning sheepishly.
Crux's dad is probably just gonna, like, try and sit near Cheery and Josephine and Crux. Maybe a little further away from Liz and, South.
Can I roll? No, never mind.
Where'd the other lady go?
Who?
Nyx, I think.
Well, I'm up here.
Oh!
Oh yeah, he climbed a tree. I pointed to a tree.
No, I flew.
What? You can fly?
Yeah, no, I totally, I have wings.
Oh, where'd those come from?
I think
How
she's
did I
had them
not
the whole
notice
time.
this before?
Oh god, I need fucking water. Oh god, I'm dying. Oh, I hate this voice. Anyway.
We're just eating.
Yep, you're just eating now.
So, what was your name again, sir?
My name is Norman.
Norman. So we're not what you expected of your son's friends, then?
Well, he described people that were... I mean... He said nice, and you guys are nice. It's just...
He didn't put quotation marks, whatever those are.
No, he didn't. But it's just, I didn't expect certain, he'll, like, kind of wave his hand.
Yes, I know that you're talking about me.
Yeah.
Perhaps you share your son's most fatal flaw. I would think that you would be very pleased to know that your friend is surrounded him, or your son has surrounded himself with capable friends such as us. I mean, he hasn't been away from home very long. That's correct, right?
That is correct. He didn't really go away from home very often as a kid either, so it's a little hard to just see him go off and make new friends anyway in general, so...
Did he have many friends growing up?
He had a couple close ones. You know, like, he'll, like, nudge Crux in the arm.
Yeah, there was one kid from over there. They moved, and he's like, Crux names off a couple other kids. He's like, you know, those guys.
Hey, so I have a question. Are people normally racist towards half-orcs?
Half-orcs, it depends on the city. In cities where they're, like, in cities like Neverwinter and Waterdeep, probably not as much. But, like, smaller cities, would probably look more down upon them. Ugh.
Okay.
Specifically, if his mom was a worshipper of Grumsh, that would definitely put a damper on things. You know, if they knew. But, yeah.
Oh man, I was thinking of going real hard in the paint, Bailey. I was thinking of being like Paladin of Grumsh.
Oh, God.
I'm
Alright.
kidding. Maybe.
Fucking damn. Alright. Sure. But, yeah. Yeah, around Neverwinter, probably not as bad.
Okay.
They would probably look further down upon, like, south. Or probably more, like, Ganassi or gnomes or, goblins, stuff like that.
Wait, what did gnomes do?
I mean, like,
They're gnomes.
yeah.
No one likes gnomes.
Nobody likes gnomes.
I don't know if that answered that question.
No.
But not your question. I meant Rachel's question. I don't care about your question.
I'm sorry. I feel like if I was like half orc gnome, I'd be like, well, that one's big, green, and mean. So
Well, I mean, they're not all mean. Now you're being racist against half-orcs, Devin. And not all half-orcs are green. So, blah. Anyway. Otherwise, I think y'all have a pretty decent meal. Is there anything else y'all wanted to discuss in particular?
So, Norman, you know anything about this, guy that we're supposed to be finding in Neverwinter? I don't know. You live just outside it. Do you know anything about how shit goes in Neverwinter?
I mean, I do business in there.
His name's what was it, Avar?
Oh, yeah. I recognize the name. He's a pretty high politician there. He kind of owns a lot of land and is pretty wealthy, actually.
You hear he kidnaps kids?
I mean, that's one of the rumors, but
Good. Whisper campaign.
what?
Whisper,
Don't worry about it.
Whisper.
That was it.
Oh,
Crux is literally on his back, kicking into the air, going, "Why did I decide this was a good idea?"
He's just gonna look at you like you're weird.
Crux, come on. Don't be the weird one here.
Yeah, Crux, don't be the weird one here. As if that's possible.
Crux gets back up and keeps eating. He's like, I don't. Let's not discuss that, please.
Discuss what? How you were kicking your legs in the air like a baby?
You know what? Let's discuss that. I don't care about that.
Oh, you mean how we're gonna find this politician guy?
I'm sorry, you're doing what?
We're finding him. That's all I said.
I mean, he's not hard to find, but can I ask why?
Because we gotta talk to him.
Okay. What business do you have with someone like that?
I just stare at him.
We have to go talk to him about some things that are happening in the city.
Okay. Yeah,
Have
he
you
kind
heard
of...
any? Go ahead.
Yeah, he kind of lives up, it's not hard to see his mansion. He lives fairly on the east side, I think.
East side. Thank you. Some useful information.
What were you saying, Rachel?
Basically, I was just gonna ask if you knew anything.
Other than, like, in the general area of where he lives, not really.
Okay.
And like you said, if you went into the city, it wouldn't be hard to find his big-ass mansion anyway, so...
Have you heard any other information in the city? About the city?
Not particularly. I mean, some like Liz was saying, some kids have been going missing, but like, from what I could tell, only kids that don't really have a home.
Oh, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Well, it does matter, but that's just a rumor.
I mean, it's true in a sense that it doesn't matter in that no one's gonna be paying too much attention when we go missing.
We?
I don't mean to say that it doesn't matter. It was
Whoa,
weirdly flippant.
one, the totes matters. Like that shouldn't happen no matter what. Nobody's gonna go out kidnapping kids, not on my watch.
Tell that to the goddamn government officials and the rich folk and even the just sort of well-off folk living in their homes all warm and cozy. They don't bat an eyelash when a homeless kid just disappears from their stoop. In fact, they're a little relieved because they don't have to worry about them asking for money or digging through their garbage or their pockets or scoping out their houses. No one gives a crap. That's how we work.
Okay, well, Liz, I'm none of those people, and I didn't say I was gonna ask them.
Damn, she fucking went
That's-
off.
I don't give a fuck what they do. I said on my watch, not theirs.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it?
Find who did it and kill them. just like I did with the last one.
That's easy to say.
Norman's gonna like choke on his water.
Crux actually looks pretty angry, and he stands up. He's like, "Then watch me."
I don't really react much. I'm just sort of picking at my food with my hands.
So basically, like, Crux starts to like storm off towards the city.
Oh, he just actually goes up and just heads off.
Hey,
Crux.
Crux.
What are
Someone
you?
gotta stop him?
I mean-
Josephine's gonna like stand up and like run after him and like try to grab him like by his arm.
Eh, we'll catch up to him with the cart later.
Hey, what are you doing exactly?
I'm gonna go stop it.
I think that could maybe wait for everybody to join you.
Hey, so Crux, we've talked about this. Remember the signal and being patient? If you walk into that city, they're going to not let you get anywhere near that guy. You're going to need our help. And also, the city guard will promptly roll up and kill you right after. So even if you were to win, you're going to lose. So you should wait for the rest of us. And I guess I'll roll persuasion if you need me to, Tevin. Like, that's up
No.
to you. Like, it probably will be worse if I roll, right?
He's pretty angry, but he turns, he's like, I don't like it when people just insinuate that, I don't know, that I'm not going to do something, and that I'm going to sit back on my hands and just watch crappy things happen.
I don't believe Liz was saying that of you. You should perhaps give us a little bit more of the benefit of the doubt. And also understand that Liz is speaking from experience, that people have treated her that way. Unless my read on that was wrong, Liz.
Okay, guys.
You can roll an insight check if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Yes, Kira.
I'm gonna have to dip out because I'm real tired and I have to go to bed.
I did bad. I rolled literally as bad as I could.
Alright. Yeah.
I'll say, Kira, good night. You probably just you fall asleep at the table.
Yeah, Southpaw just kind of falls asleep.
I mean, that sounds about right. She's a cat, so.
She's curling up with the dog.
Yeah. South curls up with the
Yeah.
dog in the backyard.
Take a nap. I'm just gonna take a nap on the dog.
Maybe not on the dog, but sure.
I will say that Shiri might have a little bit of a trouble reading it because Liz just sort of picking at her food, not much doesn't really give much away usually, but it's just sort of gives you a little bit of a nod.
Okay.
Josephine is just gonna like tug on Crux's arm, like, you should sit down and finish eating.
Okay.
I mean, it's like you said, eating's important.
He smiles at that. Eating is important. I'm gonna eat this food, and then I'm gonna do something about it. I don't know what, but I'm gonna do something.
Well, you can wait until we're all with you. That's kind of the whole point of this.
Okay. Come calm. I'm good.
Okay. Breathing exercises. But anyway. So yeah, we could probably pick up next week on actually going into Neverwinter. Did y'all want to do anything else before that? Go ahead.
I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. at a conference. So the
That's
likelihood of
right.
my attendance is very low next week. But you guys can feel free to play without me. Like, yeah.
I mean, we're probably gonna confront the guy, right? Or are we? Do you think it'll be more than one section for that? Just based on how the last one went, that was too fast.
Yeah, but this is a much bigger map.
True.
I would say it's probably gonna take, like, y'all will probably at least get there, next game. So I kind of might just wait on that one. We might just go on #hiatus, but...
I mean, I'm fine with that, personally.
I would say never call it a hiatus. We are
That's
simply
fair.
skipping a week.
Okay, we're just skipping a week. I just wanted to say it for the alliteration.
I mean, like I said, you guys can feel free to play without me. I'm not 100% sure I won't be able to come because, like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. But, like, the conference starts on Wednesday, so I don't know what my schedule is going to be like next week. I can't guarantee that I'll be
but
here.
She reads their moral compass, and without her, we'd be lost. So
That is fair.
That's really bad. That's really bad. She's like neutral.
okay. Maybe moral compass is the wrong word. Siri doesn't fly off the handle at things.
Hey, neither do I.
Good point.
And neither does
They just
Josephine.
don't listen. They just don't listen to you.
Yeah,
To be
Joseph
fair-
is the authority figure, and I feel like none of us listen to authority figures.
To be fair, I often just don't say anything and watch things happen. You know?
Yeah, because
I
like
feel like that's legit.
Crux is a good guy. He's very
Headstrong.
yeah, impulsive.
Yeah.
Doesn't really think about things.
And Liz is actively antagonistic.
That is correct.
So, probably the only other thing that I'm doing, like, I didn't really go into this because it was kind of somewhat irrelevant, but I'm basically kind of being nice to Crux's father. Like, I'm not really like.
Yeah, he doesn't look at you. He doesn't look down
I'm-
at you or anything like that. Just
I'm
kinda-
mostly trying to make him like me, and if I have to tell a few lies to make that happen, it's fine. Like, I'm not like flirting with him or trying to, like, you know, sell my fake shit to him or anything like that, but yeah.
Are you trying to help Crux out?
Yes, I'm a fine, upstanding person. I have a holy symbol of a monitor.
You have
like
like
it.
5 holy symbols.
Yeah, but that's the only one I'm showing him.
And
So
there's nothing wrong with mine.
Mine either.
yeah, but
Yeah.
to be
I
fair,
demand that you wear them all proudly.
I don't really look like a Forge person now, do I?
I guess not.
Also,
Or a green man guy.
oddly enough, I don't think there are many polytheists in the
That's
in
correct.
D&D.
Druids.
That's because they're
That's right.
cowards.
Druids tend to like worship all nature gods just in general. I mean,
mean-
they're like they might pick some, but
So,
they tend to respect all the nature gods.
I mean, like, pretty
So-
much everybody's a polytheist.
That's true because
Like,
gods are real.
yeah,
in
like-
D&D.
Yeah,
That's
they're,
true.
you know, real and stuff, so, like,
You
Yeah.
might not. You just might not be a practicing polytheist
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Like, specifically a worshiper of.
Like Shiri doesn't worship anybody.
Except
I mean,
herself.
but she obviously believes that like gods exist because otherwise
Maybe.
she'd have to think like Josephine is like 100% full of shit. Like,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think the
Crux,
term for that is henotheism, but that might just be if you worship one.
yeah, like Crux believes, you know, he understands the gods a little bit, but he doesn't get the deeper context. Like he's like, cool, that one's of the ocean, cool.
I feel. Liz doesn't really worship anyone either, mostly from lack of exposure.
that's fair.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the stream and the recording. Boop.